Right folks, we've got two chips here. One is cooked in oil, the other one is cooked in beef dripping. Which one is the best? We're going to find out in this video. Welcome back to another video folks, and in this video we're going to find out if chips cooked in beef dripping is better than chips cooked in oil. So we've got a load of beef dripping here which we bought, and we bought how many packets of that?
It's only 2 blocks there. We bought 16 blocks. 16
blocks of that. It's only about £1.
That was £1.25, that one.
Each packet.
Yeah.
So we bought a few packets, probably about enough for 3 litres to go into our deep fat fryer. Sharon's just melting a few up now. And we're going to cook, first of all, a batch of chips, which Sharon's already chipped up here.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, look, crinkle cut. So we're going to cook a batch in the deep fat fryer, which has got oil in at the moment.
I've actually got olive oil in my deep fat fryer.
Yep, and then we're going to drain it out, and then we're going to put the beef dripping in, and then we're going to cook a batch of chips in that, and then we're going to see which ones are actually the best. So right, let's show you what we're doing at the moment. So this is the beef dripping. As you can see, Sharon's just put it in the...
Sniff it, Martin.
Hey?
Sniff it.
I can't smell it.
It actually smells nice.
Yeah, I can't really smell anything.
I can smell beef. I can smell beef.
Yeah.
It's mad, but I can.
Now don't forget, old chip shops or chip shops now still cook fish and chips.
There's only a few, isn't there?
Yeah, with beef dripping, which apparently, as we know, Sharon, do taste better. But as I say, we've been cooking with olive oil in our deep fat fryer. Now we never take our temperature above 180 degrees centigrade in that. Now, if you don't know the difference between cooking in vegetable oils, for example, do a bit of research on that, folks. Ask yourself the question, what vegetables does vegetable oil come from? It doesn't, does it?
That's why we went to olive oil. But
yeah.
Olive oil's got ridiculously expensive as well.
It's normally a combination of like rapeseed oil. There is also some people cook with palm oil. These oils are omega-6 oils, which are not very good for you, especially when heated up. So using the beef dripping is something which is very, very old now and goes back many, many years. And also it is unprocessed. All oils, vegetable oils, are a processed oil, and if you actually do a bit of research on them, go a bit deeper than the first page of Google, and it might open your eyes as to what vegetable oils are doing to the human body.
Come this way.
So as I say, we've got the oil here. Now as you can see, that's up to 180 degrees at the moment. So what we're going to do...
We're just going to put a few in.
We haven't got a vast amount here. We're just going to throw a few in. That's already up to temperature, so let's put a handful.
You put that back down.
I didn't put it in, I thought you'd done it, Sharon.
You just took it out.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't even know what to, do I? So we won't cook too many in there, that's probably enough, Sharon. Right, and we're just going to drop them in there, folks. We like this little deep fat fryer. It works very well.
Oh gosh, years ago. I think it was only like about £20.
Yeah.
But it's served well. It's worked well here.
Yeah, so we're going to just leave that to do its thing now. We'll take them out, and then we'll drain the whole thing out.
I'll clean it out as well.
Clean it out.
That's why I wanted to get the lard melted.
Yeah, so we're melting that. And this lard here, if I just show you, again, we got this from, was it Tesco?
Tesco's, yeah.
Yep, so Tesco's it comes from. It just comes in the block there. There's no carbohydrates, no sugars in there or anything. It's just literally pure beef dripping.
When you think that they used to use that, didn't they? Well, let's take the 50s, for instance. And you think what beautiful figures them women had in the 1950s.
Yeah.
In them little pencil skirts and...
Now, we all eat the cheap foods.
Yeah.
And we all see that in every part of the cheap food you find, you have a look at the oils and ingredients in there. You've either got palm oil, you've got rapeseed oil, you've got soya oil. All these are very unnatural and actually not very good for the liver, and especially when they're heated up. So going back to the old type of cooking, which is what we're doing here, as I say, we're going to be carrying on with using beef dripping in here and using them in. But if you look at all the cheap oils and just have to see the effect they can actually make on the human body, apart from that, this also tastes fantastic as well, which we're hoping they're going to find out in this video. So we're just melting that oil down now. And don't forget, with this, we can also take it out and strain it when it gets too many bits in it, can't we? So it's not just for one use, this we'll be using it again and again. And let's have a look over here. So these have been on probably for about 4 or 5 minutes now. They're probably looking okay now, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, it depends how you like your chips.
Yeah, so they're quite a good colour, them. So let's just give them
Let's just turn it off these so I can get that hot oil out.
Yeah, a little bit of a shake off now. And we've got a plate here, so let's just decant them onto a plate just for them to drain. There you go, as you can see, they're quite a good colour. So Sharon's just switched that off now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So we're going to actually find somewhere to drain this out, and then we'll pour the lard in there. Oh, sorry, not the lard. The dripping, the beef dripping, and then we'll come back to you. Okay, so nice and empty now, folks. There's a line on the side here where to take the oil up to.
There's a minimum and a maximum.
Right, well, we're
line.
going to go up to the maximum, hopefully. There, you've melted a lot here, haven't you? So just tip it in. In you go, Shell. There we go, folks. That's going in nicely now. It is hot, so just be careful when we're doing this.
Oh, we're not far off it.
Right, so where are we now? We're on the minimum line, or?
No, but just below the minimum line.
Just below the minimum line. So you probably do the same amount again for the hour.
No, I don't think I'll even... Hang on, that dog's got something, look.
Okay, here's the next batch going in, folks. This makes a total of 12 of them blocks. Looks like we've used. And now we're up to our mark.
Perfect, we're over.
So 12 bars of them...
14 bars.
14?
Yeah.
Is what we've used there, folks. 14 bars to go in there, which ain't too bad. But, as
It's
I say...
actually cheaper than the olive oil I was putting in it.
Yeah, that was about 20 quid, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah.
So we just slide that back over to there. That's all that does there. Go up to there like that. That's not on, Shell.
That's it, isn't it? Is
Are
that
you on?
slid on there?
Yeah, that's on. Right, so
switch
that's
on.
all new fresh oil in there. So the oil should be still quite warm, shouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it won't take long to get. Just put that on.
So we'll just let that warm up for a minute, folks. We got that on 180, which apparently is the ideal cooking temperature for fish and chips. And we'll come back to you in a second.
Shazzy's chippy.
Right, Shell, it looks like we're back up to temperature.
Yep.
We've got a nice clean basket there as well. Nice clean beef dripping oil, or, well, beef dripping. We've got another batch of chips here, so let's whack these in. Right, that'll do. So we're going to save a few of them. And we're going to drop these into that fresh beef dripping, folks. And we're going to let these cook away. And then we're going to look at both of them and see which ones are the best.
Ooh.
I think it's about time we got them out, baby. Let's have a little look at the colours first.
Okay.
Pretty similar to the other ones. Give them a little bit of a shake. So we've got the other ones down here, folks. So Sharon's just going to put them on a little bit of a tea cloth. And as you can see, they're pretty similar in colour. These ones might be done a little bit darker, actually, but we're not too worried about that. So we're just going to let these dry for a minute.
Yeah, but that could be due because that was a bit old, the oil. It wasn't a
Yep,
fresh
that oil was older,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, this is fresh oil
Yeah.
here, so that's probably been the reason. They've been here for about the same amount of time, haven't they?
Yeah.
Right, okay, folks. Both have been sitting for a period of time now. They've cooled down a bit because we don't want to be putting hot chips in your mouth, do you?
Oh no, don't burn my mouth like I normally do.
So these ones here are the
Olive oil.
the oil ones, and these ones here are the beef dripping ones. So first of all, because these are cooked first, so we're going for one of these each?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a little go. No distinct smell of anything.
No.
Just a nice chip. What we've been used to, because we've been using this all the time. Right, let's try one of these beef dripping ones now. So let's have a little smell. Can't really smell anything
No.
there. Let's try the, pick one of them up, try them. No, don't forget this was old oil as well, but we can't
No.
noticeably smell any difference. Right, let's have a little go at tasting these beef dripping ones now. I can taste a slight difference there.
There's a tinge
There's
more flavour.
Bit more flavour actually. So it looks like the beef dripping. I wouldn't call it beef, but if that was a batter on a fish, it would give it more of a flavour.
Yeah.
Because there's no real thing there that's holding the oil or grease or dripping on, but a batter would do, as you know. When you get a bit of fish, it's all gnarly and it soaks up some of the batter. Right, so out of them, which one's your favourite?
I actually do prefer the beef because just that little hint of a flavour there.
There's
to
more
them.
flavour. With this one, sure, you've got the taste of potato, but there's no real taste of the oil. So, apart from it possibly being better for you, because there's no omega-6s in that, where these are got omega-6 in. Any oil that's been processed or made that way has got omega-6 oils in. So we'll have to say that the beef dripping wins, and that's what we're going to be using from now on, folks. As I say, we just went down and bought them blocks of lard. That took how many? 14?
Yeah.
That one there, so to get it to the top level. So we have got some bare ones in the fridge because we've got 4 left over as well. Anyway, I hope that's answered your question as to what tastes better, oil cooked chips or fish. as opposed to beef dripping. It's always been said that beef dripping, but in our eyes, yes, it definitely does taste better. Anyway,
The old ways are the best ways.
don't forget, folks, hit that subscribe button if you like what you're seeing here, and also hit that hype button there. Ring that little notification bell, because every time we upload a video, you'll get notified. And do have a little binge watch of our videos. We've got plenty of playlists there, from holiday videos to cooking videos, air fryer videos, family vlogs, all that sort of stuff. All in different playlists. Right, so we're going to go off and finish these off. We'll see you in the next video, and until then,
Bye.
bye for now.